A guy who I know enjoys the summertime a great deal. Our friend Reed Sorenson with us weekly, drives the Dollar General car, the 32 Chevrolet, out of the shops of Turner Motorsports. Welcome back to the show. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
We're doing fine. Are you a summertime guy, or do you prefer the cooler temperatures of fall?
I'll tell you, I like the summer, but when you get in these hot race cars for about 2 months, then you get pretty tired of it after the 100-degree day.
Yeah, racing at night when it's 70 is probably a little more pleasant, huh?
Yeah, just a lot of the places we go to, during the summer months with the humidity and everything. I mean, it really gets to you, and that's just part of our sport, and you kind of get used to it. But definitely nice to have fall coming in, and not to be drenched after the race is a little bit nicer.
Reed, let's go back and talk about your race Friday night. A deal where you were okay, you weren't really good, you weren't really bad, you ran better sometimes than others. Talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, we had a decent car. Got a top 10 finish out of it, but we were planning to be a little better than that. That's one of my favorite racetracks that we go to, and I've always ran good there. So we weren't as good in the race as we thought we were in practice. We thought we had a pretty good car in practice, and just wasn't good on long runs, unfortunately. And we made some changes in the race that really helped the car. We just needed, that much more, probably times 2 to help us. And we did a little pit strategy. We thought everybody was going to follow us down pit road one time, and they didn't. So I think we got up to 10th, and then had to go back to 17th and work our way back up there. So it was just kind of a back and forth night, and ended up missing the wrecks and things like that, and got a top 10 out of it. So it was an okay finish for us.
Yeah, an 8th spot, not bad, but now the gap is 45 between you and the series leader. You've got 7 weeks to try to make that deficit up. How do you approach this week, which is a Dollar General sponsored race for you guys on Saturday afternoon at Chicagoland? What's your mindset going in here?
Well, we needed to go the other way. We needed it to be 35 points instead of making it bigger. So we didn't do a good enough job to do that. And, we're still not giving up. There's still 7 weeks to go. And, if something happens where he gets in a wreck or blows an engine or something, I mean, that puts us kind of right back in it. So we're not giving up. We just need to, be aggressive and try to make up points. And, if we can do something different with pit strategy at some point, throughout the next 7 races, we'll probably do it just to try to do something different. So excited about this weekend being the Dollar General 300. It's important for the Dollar General car to run good in that race. So we're got a little extra pressure on us to run good.
Got to tell you what I'm not excited about. I'm not excited now because you don't have a chance to win that $1 million. That thing's pretty much done, right?
Yeah, I'm not happy about that either. I was hoping we'd get through this next one and, at least be talking about having a shot at the $1 million. But, it's part of it. We were fortunate enough to win 2 of them. So, I can't be too upset about it because we did, won 2 $100,000 races and had an opportunity to win another, and we just didn't get it. I mean, it wasn't anybody's fault but ours. So, like I said, I'm pretty happy we were able to at least get 2 of them.
Reed Sorenson with us on the hotline, getting set to go racing at Chicagoland this weekend as Dollar General Chevrolet. And you were very candid with us a week ago and talking about the run-in you'd had with one of your teammates at Atlanta the week previously. Now we've got kind of the upside down, the 180-degree switch around here on the channel and on the shows the last couple of days because of what happened at Richmond. And specifically, Trevor Bayne, Kevin Harvick Friday night, but there were some other examples that fans have pointed out where the suggestion is that teammates are maybe doing a little more than you might ordinarily do to help a teammate in a points chase or gain a spot or have a better chance to win. What's your take on that? Are guys going over the line of what's proper sometimes to help a teammate in the sport, or is it business as usual?
For me, it's been business as usual, but, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary, or maybe I wasn't paying attention or I didn't watch the race on TV or anything. But, there's going to be times probably where fans might see something that happens and it looks a little suspect. But I think that's always been, been a part of the sport. I don't think that's ever not been there. So, as far as our team goes, I don't think anything out of the ordinary happened in Richmond.
Reed, you look at the points, you know what you've got to do. You know how far back you are. You know you got to gain points. Knowing it and being able to do something about it, 2 different things. certainly pretty daggone tough to make these cars run any better. You bring in good equipment to the racetrack. Certainly hard to make them better week in and week out, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. We, like this weekend, going into Chicago, we actually planned on taking the car we had at Atlanta, but it got tore up. So we're going with a similar type setup that we had at Atlanta. We thought our car was pretty good there. It was really good on the long run. So we're kind of planning on going that direction and seeing how we are when we get there. But, that was definitely encouraging to have a good car in Atlanta. And the Chicago track is getting slicker. This past year when we raced there earlier this year, it was pretty slick. So kind of similar to Atlanta, where you lose grip on long runs.
10 years old that racetrack is now, which is hard to believe, I think, for a lot of us. But, it's about at that time where the surface is probably getting pretty well worn. A long time probably before they think about repaving there. But certainly we're past the point of it being a real high-grip place, no question about that. Give us a little look into the crystal ball. What does Turner Motorsports look like next year? What's your situation? We're hearing from a lot of guys, well, we're in, we're out, we're changing things, we're doing different things next year. What are your plans at this point?
I don't have anything new to tell you that I didn't know last week. I'm kind of in the same boat you're in. So right now, I just know what we're doing right now, and we've been doing a lot of stuff with Dollar General. We just got back from their golf tournament last night. Went out there to Nashville and had a great time out there, and I think they raised $1.5 million for their literacy foundation. So still just staying busy and doing stuff with them and, racing every weekend. And that's all that's going on right now.
Yeah, Reed, I got a couple of things. One is I went by the race shop the other day, drove over in the neighborhood. Got that place looking really, really good over there, a really classy joint. But the other thing is, when we look at what time of the year it is and the things that are going on, 7 races left, the guys are working hard. Are you making any changes on pit crew, or your guys all set to go?
The pit crew, I think, is staying the same right now. They, they're always looking at things, and if people aren't performing, then they make changes. But our pit crew's been pretty good. The over-the-wall guys have been really good the past month or 2 months, and I'm pretty happy with their performance, and pretty much everything's staying the same with the road guys as well.
Hey, one other thing here while I got you on here. I want to talk about Dollar General. A partnership like Dollar General, that's a cool deal when you're able to go out and work with the folks and raise money. All sponsors are great sponsors, but sometimes that connection is just a little bit better than other times, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that's special, for a race car driver to be able to gain a relationship with, different companies and things like that. And, for us, it's just been this year I've even gotten to know everybody even more over there at Dollar General, and they're just so easy to work with. And, when you can work with a sponsor like that and enjoy it and, have personal friendships and things like that develop out of it, it's a pretty cool deal. And, not a lot of people can say that. So it's definitely neat.
Yeah, it's good to develop those relationships on and off the racetrack, and you have been a very effective spokesperson for Dollar General and for what they've done. And then playing golf over there, helping them raise $1.5 million. That's extremely impressive, I would say.
Yeah, they do a really good job with their literacy program. And last year I actually read to some kids a few times. Actually, I think we're going to read to some kids at the racetrack at Chicago. Last time we were there, I know we did. So we were out on the outside of the racetrack and went and read some type of book. But that's pretty fun. And they obviously do a good job at raising money, because that's a lot of money to raise. With a charity golf tournament and everything, and all their partners and everything are really what makes that happen. And they were all there at the golf tournament, and they use 3 golf courses. That's how many people they have at this golf outing. So they have to use 3 golf courses to get it done.
That's great. Well, congratulations to you and to them for that effort, because literacy for kids certainly a big issue coast to coast, and nice to know that the company's heavily involved. Well, listen, have a safe jaunt up to Chicago. Now, off track, what are you doing up there this weekend? Anything in particular? Just you're reading to some kids, it sounds like, and what else is going on?
that's probably it. Other than racing, just they'll have some of the Dollar General people will be there because they're sponsoring the race. So be hanging out with those guys, reading to some kids, and hopefully have a fast car on the track.
Look forward to seeing you get it done on Saturday afternoon. It'd be nice to go up there and get another win before the season's over, no question.
For sure, yeah. That's kind of our goal towards the end of this year is at least try to get in victory lane or have a couple good opportunities for it. So maybe this weekend will be it.
Put some pressure on Stenhouse there. That'll do. That'll get it done. If you can go up there and win one, that'll make those guys start to think about it even more, I would imagine, over the next handful of weeks. So all the best. Travel safe. We'll talk to you next week, okay?
All right. Thanks for having me on.